How's it going, guys? Welcome back. Oh, it's not working. Oh, yeah, there it is. Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Papi Mangu. El Mangu to your investments. Man, it feels like I have not talked to you in so long, man. But so much has happened. So much has happened from the time where we haven't talked. Bitcoin came down to 20 or almost like 17,000 down here. I hope you guys caught that dip. I hope y'all caught that dip. I sure did. I sure caught that dip. I bought some. I made it some profit. You know, especially with Ethereum. Especially in Ethereum, I just made $50 profit buying in at this bottom right here. It was not. I didn't buy at 900. I bought over here, and then I ran up. I ran this profit margin up. You know, whatever I put in, you know, just took some out, left some, took my profits, and left my capital still in there, and that still has time to grow. You know, so that's just what I did. Also, I put in some in Apple down here. I put some in Apple down here, and then, you know, it just rose all the way up here, and then I sold, made my profits. Simple as that, guys. I hope you guys, you know, took advantage of the market just bleeding out, because one thing that's for sure is that Bitcoin is headed towards the upside, in my opinion. If you look at the daily chart, looks like, you know, we still have room to grow. We still have a lot of room to grow. You know, could still keep consolidating. You never know. You never know what's gonna happen in this market. But one thing that I do know is that if you zoom out and look at the, not the monthly, but the weekly chart. Let's look at the weekly chart. Look, check these indicators down here. This one right here, look at the RSI. The RSI is starting to flip. It's starting to flip after being oversold down in below the 25% range, hitting 23 and then 26, I would say. I don't know what you would call that. But now it's back in this motion, in this range of motion, and it looks like it could go up. Not only that, but if you look at the RSI level, let's just zoom out all the way, because as you can see, you have a clear look, you have a clear outlook when you go like that. And it looks like, you see how the blue line right here, Vegeta, he's gonna cross over and pass Goku. Y'all remember that. We're gonna see some upside coming in soon. But hey, man, we also got to take a look at this 20-day moving average. This 20-day moving, you see this blue line right here? This 20-day moving average pretty much tells us where exactly we're kind of heading. And from the looks of it, it does look very bearish. It does look like we could keep coming down, and there is a slight possibility. So that's why I drew this line right here. So I drew these lines right here, these two right here, these two red lines. Let me change this to like a different color. Nah, I'm gonna put it back to red. I'm gonna keep it red, but I'm gonna zoom in. So you see this yellow line right here? It's kind of, that's pretty much our from the previous top back in 2017. Back in 2017, that was our top. So I drew a yellow line from here all the way through here. As you can see from this part, it kind of broke above, and that's what brought us to 69K. And then obviously 64K, I should say. And then we came down. Yeah. As you can see, obviously this was the Bitcoin mining ban in China, and then obviously capitulation. We started going back up, 69K, and then this is when the war started in Ukraine, or whatever the fuck happened back in November. We came back down, and then drastically came down. This was, well, how many weeks was this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 straight down weeks. And then we had a little relief, you know, a little green candle, back to 30K, back to 31K, and then boom, bam. This is the Celsius situation, when Celsius and all these other lending platforms got fucked up, and now it's just, what are you gonna do? But hey, man, good thing we drew this yellow line, so that way. Good thing we drew this yellow line, so that way. All right, let me turn my phone over because I keep getting distracted. So that way, we're able to see exactly where we might bounce off of. Good thing I drew it because it gave me an idea. That's why I was buying drastically around this area right here. And I've been telling everybody, hey guys, don't miss out on this opportunity at cheap Bitcoin, because if you measure, let's measure this. From the top all the way to the bottom, Bitcoin is near, well, currently, let's say currently, Bitcoin is at a 68% drop. 68% discount. And at the bottom, the very bottom, 73% drop. Discount. So from so from this on going forward, this is for how long? 217 days. It took 217 days for us to make the bottom. And now after all that bleeding, could we say that it's time for us to go up? I don't know. But hey, these red lines do show that Bitcoin could still keep going down till maybe March of next year. Someone's calling me. Maybe March of next year or August. What is it called? Yep. In September, we most likely could be going back to 30K. Who knows? Because you gotta keep in line that this line right here has to be broken in order for us to go back into price discovery mode, where we'll be projecting our way back to the top. But it's hard to really explain that, when obviously technical analysis only works until it doesn't. And so far I've just been sitting back watching the chart. I haven't been looking at it that much because obviously, as you can see, who wants to keep seeing prices just go down and down and down? Your portfolio's bleeding, everything is just not good at all. But one thing you do gotta do and focus on is the long term trajectory. So let's think about that. Let's think about the long term trajectory. Look at all this mess right here. I'm gonna clear it all just so I can show you something. So let's start right here from the very beginning. 2011, going here. This is one way to really measure Bitcoin. You could measure it by saying, hey guys, we've always been above this trend line, because look, we're even on the logarithmic scale. Toggle all scale. I don't even know what that means. And let's actually change this to the 200-day moving average. As you can see, we're actually about to break above the 200-day moving average. And what happens every time we're above the 200-day moving average? Oh, we touch it, we go below it, and then touch it. Well, as you can see from here, all right, let's go all the way back. Let's go all the way back from when it started. This was from right here. So we came down. This is when Bitcoin went from $1 all the way to, was that $1? Oh, like $5, $1 all the way to $1,200. Let's say $1,200. It came back down, and then it hit this point right here. This point in time. As soon as it hit this point, that kind of marked the bottom of the market. People were about to say, oh shit, we went from 1,000 all the way down to $200. We're gonna go to $1 again. That didn't happen. That didn't happen. We came up. We came up and went back. And this was in 2017. We went to just about 20,000. Just about 20,000. And back then it was at 1,000 the peak. 1,200 was the peak. And then from that to the bottom, all the way back to the top, from 1,000 to 200, all the way to 20,000. What does that make you say? What does that make you think? Like, oh shit. Makes you think, don't it? All right. Now from 20,000 going all the way down to just 3,000, where we not only did we touch the 200-day moving average, but look at the RSI level. Look at the RSI level. Hit oversold. Hit oversold levels. Hit very low levels. And then as soon as we touched that 200-day moving average, what did? We went all the way back up. Oh, but instead of 20,000, we went to 13,000. Obviously, we met some resistance. There, and then boom, boom, boom. A whole bunch of stuff was happening, and then bam, COVID crash. COVID crash happened. We went below the 200-day moving average, but just like that, we went right back up above it, and then rallied all the way up to 64,000. Rallied all the way up to 64,000. Now, tell me, from 64,000 going all the way to where we're at right now, 22,000, given how history has played out, given that we're below the 200-day moving average, heading towards it, hopefully, maybe breaking above it, do you guys think that we'll be rallying up? Do you guys think we'll be rallying high? Because as you can see, the not only is the MACD looking like it's ready to reverse, but the RSI is looking like it's ready to rise. And all I can say, all I can think, do, and predict is higher price points. Higher price points. Obviously, you gotta point out that there's gonna be some resistance. So let's draw that resistance line. It should possibly be right here. Like, this is like the very short-term resistance. We could hit 23,000 and then bounce below it. Hit 19,000. Keep going. This is all in August. This is all throughout August. So August could be a very crucial month for us Bitcoin holders. Could be very crucial. And one thing I can say is that as long as we hold, as long as we buy, and we buy in, and not think about what's gonna happen in the next couple months, man. Is Bitcoin going back up to 100,000 in the next? It's gonna be 100,000. No, don't even think that way, because that's when you set yourself up. You set yourself up for failure, because then your expectations. What if Bitcoin crashes even more and goes? Because honestly, I think the lowest possible level we could go is here at 15,000. We could go as low as 15,000, 15 to 10,000. That's where I call the bottom. That's where I will officially call the bottom. Because let's zoom out to the monthly chart. Zoom out to the monthly chart. Look at the RSI and the MACD. Hey, it does look like there could be more room to bleed down. It does look like it in very, very long-term solution. But as you can see right here as well, it's kind of breaking above. It's kind of breaking up on the RSI level. I'm not gonna put my mouse over it, but if you just look at the RSI, look at the MACD. Does it look like we might bleed more, or does it look like we might reverse, or be close to reversing? That bottom is coming soon, guys. The bottom is coming soon, or the bottom is already in. All I'm gonna say is chase the bottom. Chase it. Don't wait for it. Chase it. Keep buying in. Because if you're waiting, what are you gonna do? Bitcoin could rally, and then you're just sitting in the sideline like, oh shit, I sold and I kept all my cash here when I could have just kept buying and then seen significant gains in the long run. That's just it. Honest, 'cause my friends, they telling me, oh, I sold out of it. You know, the market's too You know, the market, you never know what's going on. I'm like, me, yeah, I don't know and you don't know, so I don't know why you sold in the first place when you had all your money in there. And regardless, you took a loss, okay, but you still gotta pay taxes for it, rather than just waiting. And that's what people don't seem to understand. You can't time the bottom. You can't look. You can't find that shit. You gotta keep. You can't find the bottom when you don't when you're not even in the market. The only way to find bottom is by keep buying in, and you're seeing your prices appreciating rather than decreasing. And if it's still decreasing, what do? You buy more. And then you reap the reward when the bull market comes, because that bull market is coming. Guys. Let's take a look. Look at the U.S. dollar currency. Do you guys think we're gonna be going back up to these levels or this level right here? Do you guys actually think that might happen? Because let's look at the monthly chart. Even the monthly chart is looking like it's overbought. Like it's overbought. It looks like we really might be going down. Because look at this level right here, and look at the RSI. And now look where we're at right now. Look at the RSI. The RSI is not going to stay up there forever. That dollar is not going to be up there forever. It's going to come down. It's going to come down, guys. When people start selling, when people start buying back into the market, this is only going to keep coming. It's only going to come down. And that's when you're going to see Bitcoin rise. That's when you're going to see prices rising. People are going to keep buying rather than holding cash dollars. People want to buy assets. Yes, there's a recession right now, but as soon as the recession hits its bottom, everyone's buying. Everyone's going to be buying. And I'm going to ask you a question. Do you want to be the one that's waiting on the sidelines rather than being on the boat, catching as much fish as you can, waiting for the drought? Or do you want to be on the sidelines waiting? I don't even know what I'm trying to say at this point. But you guys get the message, man. I honestly think that it is not a good idea to sell what you have right now. It's not a good idea. And for those who have, you've told me what you've done. And I've told you my perspective of that. There was no reason for you to sell, bro. There was no reason. And I hope this message reaches to you. I'm gonna send this directly to you, because you got to learn this. You got to learn what it's like to be an investor rather than a trader. When you're trading, that's when you lose. That's when you lose more. If you're trading, you lose more likely than you're investing. That's one thing that's for sure. And when you look at the US dollar on the weekly, it's very overbought, or I would say overheld. The currency is very overheld right now, and it's bound to come back down. And when it does come back down, you're gonna see Bitcoin rise. The Bitcoin and all these other markets. And it's not just crypto. It's not just crypto, guys. Oh, and if you look at the total market cap, guys, look, same thing with Bitcoin. It looks just like Bitcoin. Yeah, as soon as it hits here, it hits the 200-day moving average, it goes back up. 200-day moving average goes back up. 200-day moving average. What's it gonna do? I'll let you answer that. It ain't just that either, guys. It ain't just that either. And it could be a chance where the stock market could reach levels, could reach the 200-day moving average as well. It's not just Bitcoin. It's not just crypto. It goes for everything else. Apple, Tesla, fucking the S&P 500. Let's look at the S&P. It's just about to reach that 200-day moving average. So there could be a little more bleeding coming through. Let's check the Nasdaq. Same with the Nasdaq. Hey, it could either break down below this purple or it could go above it. You never know. You really never know at this point. All I can say is that I hope that you're buying. I hope that you're buying rather than selling. Right now is not the environment to be selling at all. You want to be buying. When everything is low, you buy. You don't sell. Even if you're just trying to protect your assets. Unless you bought way before, and you want to take those profits, okay, that's cool. Do your thing. But if you're at a loss right now, and whatever you invested is something that you don't need, keep it in there. If you do need that money, okay, go for it. Do your thing. Do it. It's your money. It's your money at the end of the day. I'm not going to tell you what to do with it. I'm not your financial advisor. You should go seek financial help if you need some. I'm just some guy on YouTube. I'm just letting you know what's going on. But hey man, I've been preaching the good word, and I want you all to know I'm saying all this with care and love, and I want all y'all to win just as much as I'm trying to win, you know? So with that being said, I'm gonna conclude the video right here. I hope you guys understand the message that I'm trying to say, and you know, just figure out your buying strategy. Don't invest more than what you can't afford to lose. Don't invest more than what you can't afford to lose. Invest what you're willing to lose, what you're willing to not care about, what you're willing to not touch for the next 5 to 10 years. That's the true mindset of an investor. You don't get rich overnight. It doesn't happen that way. It does not happen that way. Especially if you're investing. It doesn't happen overnight. This shit takes years and years and years of trials and tribulations. Listen, this is my second year investing. Is it? Yeah, it is my second year investing. Last year I made a lot of money. This year I lost a lot of money. But I'm getting ready to make even more money than I made last year. And that's just the beauty of it. So I hope this goes out. I hope this message is very clear. With that being said, I'm gonna conclude the video right here. Thank you guys for watching, for those who tuned in, and I will see you guys next time. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel as well. Leave a comment down below, and also check out my affiliate links, my Robinhood account. I'm gonna put up some more affiliate links. You know, just click on those links, sign up, get yourself some free Bitcoins or stocks, and you also help me out get my, you know, let's help each other out. Also, I got my social medias down in the description below as well. If you want to follow me, if you want to reach out to me directly, I don't care who you is. I will talk to you. I will talk that shit to you. I will let you know my perspective of the market and resources, as well as resources to really look into, so that way you're on top of the game. So that way you know what's going on in the markets. All right, peace out, guys. Hope you guys have a great day.